And Valentine, how is it that we're in love with TV shows like both of yours, but we're not really in love with our own kitchen anymore? What's going on?
I think our lives have changed. The way, I think cost has a lot to do with it. I think the way that families are set up. I think we're very, very busy all of the time, and it's been kind of relegated cooking. And it would suggest that when you see ready meals going up every year and more programmes telling people to cook quickly, that would suggest that people are cooking less at home.
But there's a huge variety of cooking shows on the TV, isn't there, Tony? There's shows like yours, and then there's shows where, you know, you're slow cooking, and there's shows where you're going abroad and watching cooking from all around the world. So why are we not so engrossed in our own kitchen? We should be, shouldn't we?
Absolutely, and I'm kind of batting for those of us that are still cooking. And I think
there's not many of us, by the looks of things.
According to the Times, but I kind of question who they were asking in their questionnaires. But I just think that Val's right in the sense that our lives have changed. Everything is at speed now. Television is filmed faster. You know, everything's got a kind of an upbeat to it. And so if we're cooking for less hours, it's not an excuse not to cook. Some people's idea of cooking is to open a jar, slice up some chicken breast, put it on, and they think they've cooked. It's not necessarily the way that it should be, right. And I think those who are doing that should be ashamed of themselves.
We're just looking at you, Valentine, looking very, very enthusiastic.
Oh, there we go again.
And do you think there's a little bit of you gentlemen to blame because you're so good in the kitchen? We watch you and think, oh, we can never compete with that.
Well, I think telly's become the greatest kind of relaxation. So it's the thing that people want to do when they get home. It's, I'm relaxing now, I'm watching telly. But also, it's something that, in a way, we can't help. Over, you know, if you take it over 200 years, we're now a totally urban society, not a rural one. So all the things we used to do as people who lived alongside nature, who had to eat, we now don't do. Our food gets kind of made for us more. We can eat all the time, we graze. So quite a lot of the time I think, you know, when we've kind of just grazed all day and we're watching telly, well then cooking can
grazing
kind of
on sandwiches, does that make your heart sink?
People eat sandwiches
Sandwiches
or
or some toast?
No,
have you ever had sandwiches or toast for dinner? Go on, be honest.
Listen,
toast,
if I'm honest,
yes.
Quite possibly I might have had a cheese on toast or a cheese and ham toasty. But if you ask somebody in their 80s what you have for supper, oh, last night maybe I had a sandwich, because they might have had something for lunch, or a bowl of soup. So those are the people that would tend to eat like that. So I can't completely disagree with the article, but I can't see that many people having a sandwich for supper and being happy about it.
OK, in 10 seconds, your favourite and simple meal that we might be able to recreate in the evening. Valentine, what?
Mushrooms on toast.
On toast?
Yeah.
Toast?
But it's not a sandwich, is it? It's mushrooms on toast.
What
Just
would you
a
go
lovely
for?
piece of grilled fish, brushed with a little bit of olive oil under the grill on some nice salad.